make and that's 2,000 naira. 5 quick meals that 4 people or maybe more depending on how much they eat. Hello and welcome again to Ochi Sports YouTube channel. I remain your favorite girl chef, Ochi. Today on my channel, I'm going to be telling us 5 quick easy meals that we can make and will cost very little amount of money, as little as 2,000 naira. 5 quick meals that 4 people or maybe more depending on how much they eat can enjoy on a budget of 2,000 naira and below. I am doing this because 1 or 2 persons have said, those are your meals you put up on your YouTube channel, it will cost. Where a person like me wants some money, I don't want to even cook all those things where they put for your channel. Actually, I want to give you a breakdown, like ingredient by ingredient breakdown of how you can spend 2,000 naira and below for these 5 dishes. Before I do that, I'd like to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel so far. Thank you so much. For those who are yet to subscribe, I really still don't know what you're waiting for. Please do well to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification so you don't miss out when we drop our recipes, our tips, and our other small handy messages that can help you. Yes. So the top of the list today will be my favorite ila alasepo okra soup cooked together with everything. Yes, and this yummy delicacy can be made with less than 2,000 naira. You'll find the link to the video telling you how to make this meal in my description box. Sorry, you find the link directing you to where I have made this meal on my channel in the description box. Now, with as little as 500 naira beef, I'm capitalizing on this because of those brothers that say, Gloria, no be those plenty things where they put for your soup. Now, the soup can actually still be, moderately rich, moderately okay, with less than 2,000 naira. With as little as 500 naira beef, you can get 500 naira beef, which will be cut in sizable portions. You get like 6 cuts, 6 sizable cuts, or maybe 5 sizable cuts for 500 naira. Yeah, or maybe more depending on how small they cut it. You can get beef for 500, okra for 300, pala fish 200, bomo 200. I'm sure a lot of us already have seasoning and palm oil and salt in the house. But if you're still even buying seasoning 50 naira, oil 100 naira, bomo 200 naira, rodo 100 naira, which you will not finish, then uziza or efirin 50 naira, and all these that I have mentioned is just 1,400 naira only. The next recipe, which is oha soup. Our next recipe is oha soup. Oha soup is another very yummy recipe that doesn't even take so much time to prepare. For oha soup, what you need is oha leaf, 1 bunch of oha leaf, which is actually sold for 100 naira. Just make sure you buy very fresh leaves, and then you tell them to grind achi for you, 100 naira achi with yellow pepper and crayfish. And then what do you need? Beef, the same 500 naira beef. What else do you need? Uziza leaves. You need uziza leaves, you need seasoning, you need palm oil, you need stockfish, small stockfish, the one they tie in those small nylons, 200 naira, 1 round dry fish, 400 naira, and bomo 200 naira if you want. And with all this, you have not still spent 2,000 naira. Oha soup is ready. The recipe is that my special ewaladu, so that you will not say it's only soup. My outer recipe is that very special ewaladu I made the other day. Now, for this you would be needing 1 derica of beans. Depending on what part of Lagos or Nigeria you stay, 1 derica of beans is sold for between 300 to 400 naira max. And then you need plantain, 300 naira plantain worth, ripe plantain, 300 naira is fine. And you need oil, 100 naira worth, crayfish, 100 naira worth, scotch bonnet pepper, atarodo, 100 naira worth, which you may not finish, smoked fish, 400 naira, the smoked Titus fish, probably 400 naira, 500 naira at the max. Onion, 50 naira onion, 50 naira seasoning. I've already mentioned oil. And all this will still not cost up to 2,000 naira. All this is about 1,500 naira or even less. We go to number 4. Number 4 is unripe plantain pepper soup with croaker fish. Remember that unripe plantain pepper soup I made the other day? You don't have to break the bank to make that. With as little as 1,500 naira, you can enjoy unripe plantain pepper soup. Because what do you just need? Unripe plantain, which you get 200 naira worth. Croaker fish, medium size, like a medium size croaker fish is sold around 800 naira here where I live. If it's too expensive, you can still get something of 1,000 naira worth. Then pepper soup spice, just tell them to give you pepper soup spice in the market. We have pepper soup spice already blended in the market. They give you 100 naira worth or maybe 50 naira worth, which you will not even finish, because if you finish it, well, now you and your throat now go judgment together. Then Scotch bonnet pepper, which is Rodo, 100 naira worth, which you might not finish. We know it is called pepper soup, but I not say you should go and kill yourself. No be chef, what you say, kill yourself. Scent leaf, 50 naira, seasoning, 50 naira. At the end of the day, you are not spending roughly what you spend is between 1,300 to 1,500 naira. Now we go to the last recipe. The very last recipe, which is jollof asaro. You remember that my jollof asaro, I had some comments where some people were saying, I never knew that I could actually make the stew first, and yes, that same jollof asaro, you can actually still make that with about 2,000 naira or slightly less depending. Now for that, you just need a small tuber of yam, maybe 500 naira worth, a very small, just a small tuber of yam. Make sure you buy good yam. Then sweet potato, 200 naira worth, 50 naira seasoning, 50 naira onion, 50 naira palm oil, scent leaf and ugu. I actually combined the two when I made mine. If you check the link in the description box, you find the video on how to make that. You can decide to skip scent leaf, you can decide to skip ugu, you can decide to use both, but whichever you are using, it won't cost more than 150 naira for both. Dry fish of maybe 400 naira worth, smoked fish of maybe 400 naira worth or 300 naira worth, then 200 naira tomato, 100 naira fresh pepper, which is a Scotch bonnet pepper rudu, and then 100 naira bawa, onion, and in total that's about 2,000 naira. This is actually the most expensive of everything I've mentioned, about 2,000 naira. And remember, everything I mentioned can conveniently serve 4 people, or even more depending on how they eat. And then some of these things could come cheaper because you could have palm oil and seasoning, in the house, and onion and what have you. So in a nutshell, I've been able to give us 5 yummy recipes that we can make with 2,000 naira and below. So remember, you don't have to break the bank to eat good food. You don't have to break the bank to eat nutritious food wey go sama your body with correct better nutrients. Yeah. Thank you today for watching. I'll see you again on my next